Welcome to Trivera's AI Deep Dive podcast, hosted by Chip and Nova, our AI co-hosts. Together, they transform top marketing insights from our blogs, articles, and events into actionable strategies you can use. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Trivera Deep Dive, where we help marketing leaders just like you stay ahead of the curve.
Absolutely.
I'm Chip.
And I'm Nova.
And we are so excited for today's deep dive.
Yeah, this is a good one.
It's all about Generative Engine Optimization, or as the cool kids are calling it, GEO. Now, to help us break this down, we're going to be taking a look at a recent blog post by our very own Katie Fleming.
Yes.
It's called 4 Championship Strategies to Win the SEO Super Bowl.
Now, Katie, she's an MBA and she's a veteran in this field. SEO, digital advertising, you name it. She's done it.
Yeah, and she knows how to get results.
For over 20 years.
So we are in good hands today as we unpack this whole concept of GEO and how it's changing the game.
I'm always interested to hear what Katie has to say.
Yeah, she always comes at things from a different angle.
She does.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah. So what she got for us this time?
Well, she's comparing winning at SEO to winning the Super Bowl.
What?
Yeah.
I love that.
I know, right?
Okay, so how does that...
So she argues that, just like on the football field, you need a winning game plan to really dominate online.
Right.
And so she breaks down that game plan into a couple key strategies. You ready?
Let's hear them.
First, you need MVP-worthy content.
Okay.
Just like your star quarterback. It's got to be original. It's got to be high quality.
Okay.
And it's really got to drive your team to victory.
So no subpar quarterbacks allowed.
No. If you want to win.
Got it.
So what does that look like practically?
Yeah, what does that actually look like on our websites?
Well, Katie makes a really good point that it goes beyond just avoiding plagiarism.
Okay.
You actually have to make sure that you're eliminating duplicate content on your site.
Oh, so that could be like session IDs.
Exactly.
Printer-friendly versions, even though it's the same information.
Right, because search engines might get confused and think it's separate content.
Right, so we just want to make sure.
Yeah, you don't want to confuse them.
Everything's really clear.
Right.
For Google.
The search engines, yeah.
Okay, so how do we create this MVP caliber content?
It's not just about keywords anymore. You know, AI is changing the game.
Right.
We really need to adapt.
Yeah, for sure. So think about how you're structuring your content in a way that AI can understand.
So like, what does that look like?
Like FAQs that directly answer questions.
Okay.
Long-form articles that really dive deep into topics.
Gotcha.
Conversational language that reflects how people actually search.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because we are using things like ChatGPT and Bing AI more and more.
All the time.
And so that changes how we actually search.
Exactly. And that brings us to Katie's next point.
Okay.
Which is mastering zone coverage.
Okay, zone coverage.
With long-tail keywords.
So I'm picturing like a tight defense here.
Exactly. It's about controlling specific areas of the field, or in this case, the search results. Instead of going after those really broad competitive keywords, you focus on longer, more specific phrases.
So like an example of that would be?
So instead of targeting just running shoes.
Yeah, way too competitive.
Way too broad. You might go for something like best trail running shoes for women with high arches.
Okay, so really specific.
Super specific.
Niche.
Yeah, and this is super important for AI-driven search.
Okay, why is that?
Because AI is really about understanding those nuances in those conversational queries.
Oh, so people are searching like they talk.
Yeah,
Not just keywords.
Well, sentences now.
So I might say, like, what's the best marketing strategy for a small business in the tech industry?
Exactly. AI understands all of that now.
Wow.
So we need to adapt to that.
So to recap.
Okay, let's recap.
We need really great content.
MVP-worthy.
MVP-worthy, structured for AI.
Yes.
And we need to master zone coverage with long-tail keywords.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got offense.
Yeah.
But every great team needs a defense.
That is true.
What does Katie say about that?
She calls it implementing a strong defensive scheme against spam.
Okay.
So just like unnecessary roughness on the field can lead to penalties and setbacks. Spam can really hurt your website's performance.
So it's like a fumble.
Yeah, you give the other team an advantage.
Right.
Spam messes up your analytics.
It does.
It makes it harder to understand what's working.
Right.
And AI tools are all about trustworthiness and credibility.
Okay.
So they want to see well-sourced, high-quality content, not spammy links.
So it's like getting flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Exactly. Not a good look.
Not a good look.
So keep your website clean.
So we need to create great content.
Yeah.
Use strategic keywords.
Yep.
And keep our site clean.
Keep it clean.
Okay, I feel like we're building a pretty solid game plan.
I think so too, but there's one more piece to this puzzle.
Okay, what's that?
Studying the game film.
Oh, so analyzing our performance?
Exactly.
Understanding how people are actually using our content?
Yep, just like a coach reviews footage to find areas for improvement.
So we're talking about Google Analytics.
Yes, Google Analytics is your friend here.
For sure.
We need to understand where our traffic is coming from, what pages they're visiting, and what actions they're taking.
So what's working?
What's working, what's not working, and how can we optimize?
So now we've got offense, we've got defense, and now strategy.
Mm-hmm.
This is feeling like a winning formula.
It is, but Katie takes it a step further.
Oh gosh, does she ever stop?
She doesn't stop. She's amazing.
She is.
So she introduces this new concept called Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO.
GEO, I haven't heard of that.
It's pretty new.
So what is it?
Well, think of traditional SEO as getting noticed by search engines like Google.
Right.
GEO is about getting noticed by AI-powered tools like ChatGPT.
So same game.
Kinda.
Different set of rules.
Different playing field, you could say.
Okay.
But understanding the rules is really crucial if you want to win.
This is getting really interesting.
I told you Katie always brings it.
I can't wait to hear more about this.
I know, me too.
So how does GEO fit into this bigger picture of our SEO strategy?
Well, that's a great question, and I think we need to dive into that a little bit more.
Okay.
But first, I think it's time for a quick break.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Webster, Trivera's AI assistant, here to help businesses like yours thrive in the ever-changing digital landscape. At Trivera, we're celebrating 29 years of delivering digital marketing that drives measurable results. Since 1996, we've partnered with southeastern Wisconsin's strongest brands, blending creativity, strategy, and cutting-edge technology like me to produce success you can measure. From SEO-optimized websites and ROI-driven marketing campaigns to leveraging AI tools to analyze data and refine strategies, Trivera is the partner you can trust to help your business grow. Now, as we enter our 30th year, we're more committed than ever to pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible in digital marketing. With decades of experience and the power of AI on the team, we're ready to help you tackle whatever's next. Visit Trivera.com today and let's make 2025 the year your business thrives. Trivera, where nearly 3 decades of expertise meet the latest in technology to deliver digital marketing that converts.
Welcome back to Trivera's AI Deep Dive. Now back to our conversation with Chip and Nova.
So before the break, we're really getting into this whole idea of GEO.
Yeah.
Can you remind us how it's different from traditional SEO?
Yeah, so with SEO, we're playing on a field where the goal is to rank high on a search results page.
Okay.
But with GEO, the game changes.
Okay. How so?
Well, instead of vying for a spot on a list, we're trying to become the answer that AI-powered tools deliver.
I see.
So think about when you ask ChatGPT a question, it doesn't give you 10 blue links to choose from.
Right. It just gives you like
one answer.
A single curated response.
Oh, so it's not about outranking a competitor anymore.
It's about outranking everybody.
To be the
a
source for the AI.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's a whole new ballgame.
It is. Okay, so all those strategies we talked about.
Yes.
The MVP-worthy content.
Yes.
Long-tail keywords, a clean website. Those become even more crucial.
Even more.
In the world of GEO.
For sure.
Okay, so let's unpack that.
Okay.
How does creating MVP-worthy content change when we're thinking about GEO?
Well, AI is looking for a few things.
Okay.
Clarity, conciseness, authority.
He wants to know.
And wants to know this is the right answer.
Okay.
So you need well-organized, easy to understand content from a trusted source.
So the FAQs, the long-form articles, conversational language.
Oh, more important than ever.
Okay.
And long-tail keywords. Still super important for GEO because they really reflect how people actually ask questions.
So instead of searching marketing strategy, I might ask ChatGPT, what are some effective marketing strategies for B2B companies?
Exactly.
Okay.
And AI is really good at understanding those nuances in those long questions.
So it's almost like We need to think of AI
as part of your audience.
as part of our audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're writing for humans and AI.
That's wild. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So content creation is one piece.
Mm-hmm.
What about that defensive strategy?
Yeah.
How does keeping a clean website factor into GEO?
Well, if AI is going to pull information from your site, it needs to trust your site.
Okay.
So things like spammy backlinks, outdated content, inaccurate information,
That all makes you look
less credible to AI.
So we need to keep our website
Clean and reputable.
like a library.
Yeah, like a really carefully curated library.
I like that.
With only the best information.
Okay, so we've talked about content creation.
Yep.
Website maintenance. What about analyzing our website's performance?
Yeah, so that's where things get really interesting with GEO.
Okay, how so?
Because we need to start tracking a whole new set of metrics.
Oh, like what?
Well, we need to see how often our content is showing up in AI-generated responses. So this is a whole new way to measure the reach and impact of our content.
Because it's not just about seeing it at the top of a Google search anymore.
Right. It's about, are we the answer?
Are we the answer?
That the AI is giving.
Wow. This is really interesting.
I know, right?
It feels like we're on the edge of like a major shift in the digital marketing landscape.
Oh, absolutely.
So where does a company like Trivera fit into all of this?
Well, at Trivera, we're all about helping our clients stay ahead of the curve.
Okay.
We've got a team of experts who are constantly researching and testing new strategies for both SEO and GEO.
So we've got Katie on our team.
We do.
Who's amazing.
She is our SEO superstar.
That's right.
And we're committed to developing and implementing winning game plans.
Whether it's traditional search or AI.
Or AI, it doesn't matter.
So Trivera is really uniquely positioned to help companies figure all this out.
And I love that we don't just deliver results.
Right.
We empower our clients.
Yeah.
We want them to understand why we do what we do.
So they can feel confident in their digital strategy.
Yes, it's about partnership.
Working together towards a common goal.
And that's what makes Trivera special.
We're not just an agency.
We're an extension of your team.
This has been a really valuable deep dive.
I agree.
I feel like we've uncovered some really crucial insights. And for our listeners who want to learn more about how Trivera can help, you can find all of our contact information
on our website.
On our website or in the show notes for this episode.
Thanks for joining us on the Trivera Deep Dive.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us on Trivera's AI Deep Dive with Chip and Nova. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more and stay up to date with new episodes wherever you listen to podcasts, or find them on our website and our social media channels. And don't forget to visit us at Trivera.com to learn how we can help take your marketing to the next level. Ready to talk? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.